aplauso para los Baki. Nunca seré anybody's lover. Nunca seré anybody's friend. Nunca seré anybody's hero. Anybody. Sorry, too much. Okay.
Welcome, everybody. It's another episode of Stop Mixtape. I'm Giovanni Blanco. I'm so glad that you are here. Tonight, we're doing New Music Night, and we're doing a tribute to a good friend of mine, Mr. RIC FAZEKAS, who currently is not doing well. He's very sick, and we want to send him some love because he was very important in the Spanish rock scene. If you're watching the pre-tape, the warm-up part of the show, That was Viva Malpache back in the day at 2003 at the Key Club in Hollywood. And Rick was very much part of that scene in Los Angeles and Southern California. He was, as my friend Josue says, a wizard. He was a man who was always helping everybody, and we'll talk more about him. But we want to send him some love tonight. So we'll be playing some videos, and we'll be playing some new music. And I'm going to start this off with a premiere. And I'm so I feel lucky. I feel blessed. I feel like, ooh, we get to do something that nobody else does. This is the band Woves, Emily and Josh, with the song "So Used to Heartbreak." Premiere here on Truck Stop Mixtape. All right, folks, enjoy.
Right.
There it was, the premiere of the Whoa, So Used to Heartbreak. We are so used to heartbreak, aren't we all? Folks, you can find that at woves.bandcamp.com. Go support independent music. Emily and Josh did a great job with that video, and the song is great. So I'm so honored to have been able to premiere that video. Thank you guys. Thank you. Tonight we'll be playing some new music by a bunch of cool artists and some not so new music, but we'll also be paying tribute to our good dear friend Ric Fazekas, who, like I said earlier, is not doing well, and we want to send him some love, some positive energy, and just remind him that he was important. He's important in our lives. I want to start by sharing a message from another friend, Mr. Matias Pizarro, who I met back in the day when he was in a band called Stoic Frame, I believe from New Mexico, and they came out to LA. But here he is, and yeah, let me just have him talk.
Hey Rick, what's up, man? This is Mato here from San Diego. Just wanting to say what's up, man. I don't really have the words. I kind of don't know what to say or how to start, so I'm just gonna speak from the heart, and I'm just reminiscing on all our moments together. Like when I first arrived in LA in 2002, it's kind of lost. Me and the Stoic Frame boys, which by the way are sending you their best. But I remember just always seeing you around, and it was always a comforting sight, and hearing your deep radio voice and seeing seeing you walk into any venue. It's like you wore a crown with your white hair, that beautiful long white hair that you always had. By the way, you're lucky to have such awesome hair. But anyway, you were part of my music training, music days, music history. And I appreciate you so much for it, all those conversations that we had, those deep conversations that tend to happen in the most unlikely places, or the most appropriate places, I should say, on dirty, grimy sidewalks, behind clubs, at 2 a.m, at 3 a.m, after parties, in Long Beach, at your house, listening to records, sharing music. Thank you for turning me on to so many good bands. Thank you for making me feel welcome to the Los Angeles Latino scene, of which you were one of the most fervent supporters, man. We all owe you a big one, and it was very nice, and it's so moving to see so many people rallying, and writing you, wishing you well, and saying what's up, and kind of recognizing everything you've done for all of us, So I'm yet another person that that joins in on this chorus of thank you for everything you did for us, and I'm gonna try to get a hold of you this week. I would love to make it out there, I'm gonna do my best to do it, but for now I want to send you my best wishes, my friend. My best wishes in full gratitude for everything that you've done. All right. So hang in there, my friend. Hang in there. I'm wishing you the best. I'm sending you the biggest hug.
There's Matias. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. This is Matias' new band, Tezuka Revolt, with the song Me Siento Raro. And I gotta say, Me Siento Raro. Truck Stop Mixtape.
Me siento raro. Todo en la vida lo veo bien claro y me siento bien. Todo en la vida tiene que ser y me siento raro. Todo en la vida lo veo bien claro y me siento mal. Te quedaste con sabor amargo y sal. Las olas me azotan, me dejan abajo. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste. Las olas me azotan, me dejan abajo. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste. secan los labios, las asas de tu piel. Y me siento raro. Cuando despierto no estás a mi lado, como un pensamiento me siento mal. Me dejaste con sabor amargo y sal. Las olas me azotan, me dejan abajo. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste. Las olas me azotan, me dejan abajo. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste. Oh, que me siento muy raro. Todo está claro, me dejaste con dolor. Oh, que me siento muy raro. Todo está claro, me dejaste con dolor. Las olas me azotan, me dejan abajo. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste. Tus besos me azotan, me dejan abajo. Tú me quemaste, iluminaste. Que me siento muy raro. Me dejaste con dolor. Que me siento muy raro. Sol me quemaste, iluminaste.
Tesuga Revolt right there for you. That was Me Siento Raro, Matias and his new band. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I'm so again, I feel grateful to be able to play this new stuff and share it with y'all. You know, premieres and just music in general, because we need to feel better. You know, we like to get excited, like to get our emotions kind of riled up, and music can do that for us. I'm gonna go straight to another new video. This is a cool one. I mean, they're all cool, but this is a cool one because it was Bob Dylan's birthday a few days ago, and this band from LA called 9 Mile Station, Will and Fernando and company, got Scarlett Rivera, original I'm still here.
Pistol shots ran out in a barroom night. Enter Patty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees the bartender in a pool of blood. Cries out, my God, they killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he's never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter, a couple friends are just driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown. Had no idea what kind of tricks about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street if you want to draw the heat. Yeah! tried. Crime was murder one, but guess who testified? Fellow and Bradley, and they both morally lied. And the newspapers, they all went along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? To see him obviously brave, couldn't help but feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell at one time, it could have been the champion of the world. In their ties, free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. That's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time is done. Put in a prison cell at one time, he could have been the champion of the world.
What a great version of Hurricane there. Bob Dylan's Hurricane, done by 9 Mile Station and Scarlett Rivera. Good job, everybody. That was intense. Great video too. Great video. A lot of cool images there. I'm sure Bob would approve. I hope so. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, everybody. I'm not as high energy as I normally am. Not drinking any sort of energy drinks or anything like that. But like I said before, we're doing a little tribute to our friend RIC FAZEKAS, who's currently not doing so well physically, and we want to send him some love. Just want to get him to feel some positive energy, and I want to share another message here right now. This is from an old friend of his, Tommy Travis.
Hi, Rich. It's Tom here, Philadelphia. Old roommate, longtime friend. I hear you're not feeling very well, and I'm really sorry to hear that. But I do want you to know that I'm here pulling for you. I'm thinking about you. And every day, I'm praying and I'm pulling for you. I want you to come out of this. Wherever it goes, I'm with you. I'm your friend. And it's hard. It's hard for me to do all this. So I just want to let you know I'm here. Your friends in New York. I've let everybody know that I can think of. Philadelphia. And they're all pulling for you, and they all say hello to you, and they send their love. And besides that, I'm sending my love. I hope you're good. I hope everything works out fine. See you later, baby.
That was Tommy Tommy, an old roommate from college from back in the day, from Rick, fellow music person. Hey, man, we're just trying to get some love out there, and I want to play this very positive song because it makes me very happy, and I hope it does the same for you. We played the lyric video back in February when we premiered it, and they just made a cool actual video for it, music video, and I want to play it for you. So here it is. This is Bully Heart with the song The Other Side. Great freaking song. And I'm going to get emotional while it plays. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. God, I love that song, Bully Heart, The Other Side. Check them out, y'all. Bullyheart.com. Bullyheart.com. Just add that to your whatever Spotify, whatever iTunes thing you do. I don't know. You know, if you do that, if you put together a playlist online, add that. Bully Heart, The Other Side. I promise it'll make any playlist better. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, everybody. Again, thank you for being here tonight. Tonight we're paying sending some love to Mr. RIC FAZEKAS, who currently is not doing so well, and we're just trying to put some positivity in the air. And here's another message. This is from Ronnie Campos, a friend from the scene. Here you go, Ronnie.
Hi, Rick. It's Ronnie. What can I say? I thank God for letting me know you in my lifetime. You are a great man, one of the greatest, supportive, like crazy. You were there for me 100% in my hardest times. And I am going to miss you. But I will see you again soon, whether here or somewhere else, but I know I will. Thank you so much for all your support and for being an amazing friend to many, many people. Goodbye, my friend. I love you.
That was Ronnie Campos. Very, very sweet and heartfelt message there for Rick. Another person who knows Rick very well is this individual from the band Atomico. He used to be the bass player for Maria Fatal, who were very, very busy in the scene back in the day. And this is his latest project, Atomico, and this is his latest video. And I think this is all very poignant. I mean, it's funny that it just plays a little bit after the Hurricane video from Bob Dylan, but you know, these are the times that we're living. And, you know, going back to the Bully Heart video, we're looking for connection. We're looking for truthful, emotional connections. And we're tired of being tricked or lied to. So these are heady times, y'all. But we gotta love. We have to lead with love, and we have to put ourselves out there and not be afraid. This is Atomico with the song Peace on Truck Stop Mixtape.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We think too much, feel too little. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. This world has room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. We don't want to hate or despise one another. And the power they took from the people will return to the people, and so long as men die, liberty will never perish. barricaded the world with hate. Has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, and we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. By each other's happiness, not by each other's misery.
Hey, y'all, this is Truck Stop Mixtape. That was Vatómico, del Señor Jose from ex Maria Fatal fame, but doing this really cool, funky, jazzy stuff, and great video to the song called Peace. Here we are, y'all. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. Please, if you can, go to truckstopmixtape.com and click on the links there. Subscribe to the YouTube page. It helps us grow. It helps us keep on doing this thing. And when I say us, I mean me and you, because we're doing this together. This is how we do this. It's just me in my office making some noise, sharing my friends' music, and you sharing the emotion and sharing any comments and talking to me. So please reach out. We got a lot of cool people in the house tonight. Let me see. Christian Mejia, Gene Cawley, Alessandro Morosin, Toby Kyle, Mary B, Dolph Cheney, Glenn Case. I digress 77 times. Sophia D. Yeah, so many cool people in the house. Manuel Munoz. So please let me know that you're here. If you want to say anything to Rick, a shout out. If you want to just leave a message, we'll post it up here. If you want to say something, you can still send me a video. Just go to the Facebook page or send me, DM me a video, short video, and I'll share it with everyone, man, because we want to get that. We want to create like this sort of like a big burst of energy, basically, just so we can send like this fireball of love towards Ric Fazekas, because he was so cool. I mean, this guy, I met him in New York at the first LAMC and back in the day. I can't remember what year it was, when 2001, 2002. And this guy's just always been extremely helpful. He's given his heart out to everyone, and just made things happen for people with nothing, wanting nothing in return, just wanting you to do good. You know what I mean? And this is like, he's one of those rare individuals. I mean, we all try to do good. We all really try to do good. I think that we all try. But he really did. I mean, there were multiple times that I found myself in situations, whether it was dealing with the record company contract situation, or booking a show, or just people in general. This cat was always there, and he always had he knew what to say, knew what to do, and it would just be cool if it was just like, if he was just like that with me. But he was like that with everybody. everybody in the Spanish rock scene. And I know anybody watching will agree that knows Rick. Rick, you're the best, man. You're the best. Let me continue with this new music night. I want to play the song that I played a few weeks ago because I like to share what inspires me, and ironically, this individual's father is having a birthday today, but I won't get into that just yet. This is Zen Williams, and the song is called "The Company of Boredom." It's intense, y'all. Again, add it to your playlist. It's great.
Above the ground, last chance to be a kid again. But I wanna know what you did before I came. They wanna know my real name. Who was I before? Goodbye to our old lives. We're young, innocent with bloody eyes. On helium, brought together, I'm in the company of boredom. We still talk, but it's not the same, it's not as fun. Half the whole family's home, but I feel like I'm the only one. I'm in the company of boredom. It's not that fun in the company. The cleanest to cut my hair. Fresh perspectives put the clean future in my dirty underwear. And if the old way is really on its way out and about, the other day I wanted to say it's weird to see your glowing face, God's digital grace. I'm God's digital disgrace. Goodbye to our old lives. We're young, innocent with bloody eyes. High strung, we were happier on helium. Brought together, I'm in the company of boredom. We still talk, but it's not the same, it's not as fun. Half the whole family's home, but I feel like I'm the only one. Oh, I'm in the company of boredom. It's not that fun in the company of boredom. It's not that fun. Oh, you were supposed to be there right by my side. Every step of the way, you couldn't provide. Company, 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 company. Goodbye to our old lives. We're young, innocent with bloody eyes. High strung, we were happier on helium. Brought together, I'm in the company of boredom. We still talk, but it's not the same, it's not as fun.
Zen Williams in the company of boredom. There he is. What a song. What a song. You got to support new music, y'all. New music, new artists doing their thing. This Zen is my nephew. It's my family. My nephew. So much talent there, man. This is like so just inspiring and amazing. And it makes me know that the world is just going to keep on turning. That love is just going to keep on flowing, man. That positive energy, that awesome music. Again, Zen, please, if you can, check him out. He's got a little Linktree account there. But if you're a Linktree, Zen Williams, you'll be able to get to his Spotify, so you can add it to your Spotify and, more things. We will continue. As you can see, I'm surrounded by pictures of RIC FAZEKAS, again, another person who championed new music, new artists, independent artists, especially artists of color, Latino artists, Latinx artists, Latinx, people who were just doing things on the fringes. And this cat was just like always very supportive. This is another person who was very close to RIC, Mr. Alessandro Morosin. Here he is.
Hey everybody, this is Alessandro from Alarma here in Lincoln Heights. Giving a shout out to RIC. Can't believe that you're not upstairs right now, RIC, so we can hang out and listen to music. Great seeing you today, buddy. Everybody out there, please get RIC's book if you can. It's really good. Get your hands on Valley Boulevard Cruisin', the Padrino Tales. Gives a whole story of RIC's life. Says he spends his time promoting alternativo music acts that perform in Spanish, as we all know. Booking, marketing, research studies. Even though nearing 65, he has no intentions of retiring. This book was published in 2013. Alarma, you've done so much for our band, Alarma, that is, RIC, and Pedro's there visiting you right now. If I could play, I could probably do tons of songs for you that had meaning for you and I. And here's just one that I've been listening to lately that reminds me a lot about you. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to.
Thank you, Alessandro. That was awesome. That was awesome. RIC was in LA back in the day when Buffalo Springfield started and the Birds were on the scene, and he hung out with the guys from Buffalo Springfield. He just got to meet them and helped them out and went to several shows as their roadie. Would sneak into shows and they would always let him in and say, yeah, no, Richie's with us. He's our roadie. And it's all in his book. If you see right here, it's called Valley Boulevard Cruisin' Rock to Alternativo, the Padrino Tales by RIC FAZEKAS and Fausto Chavez. Try to find that on Amazon or any bookstore that you go to. I'm sure online you can find it. This is Alessandro's band, Alarma, here on Truck Stop Mixtape.
We
dejen de dormir, despiértate mi gente, emprenden, quieren, tienen, pueden, algo diferente que sale de la mente, el único suyo y todo con orgullo, lleven, pueden, ustedes tienen, y hagan lo que suene y hagan lo que llueve, suyo, suyo, el único puño. Vamos arriba, mi gente que vale y todos vamos a llegar. Vamos arriba, llegando arriba, vamos arriba para allá. Vamos arriba, la nueva vida, vamos llegando para allá.
Vamos arriba, llegando arriba, vamos arriba para allá. Vamos arriba, la nueva vida, vamos llegando para allá.
That was Alarma. Arriba, vamos arriba. Alessandro, thank you for that beautiful message for Rick. That was awesome. That was great. If you want to find out more about Alarma, please just go to their website, alarmaband.com. Show your love. Show your love. Show your love. Let them know how you feel about the music. Really cool stuff. Yeah, Alessandro lives in the same house as Rick, so they would always constantly hang out. Rick has the most amazing music collection. I want to say he's got like 10 to 15,000 records. So a visit to Rick's house meant that you were going to sit down and get schooled and get shown some stuff that you never heard before, or maybe something that you had and you kind of just tossed it aside and you thought, hey, whatever. And he would just say, no, you got to listen to this and listen to this part. And this is why this person did this. And when they wrote this song, they did this. And, you need friends like that. You need friends like that who can share music with you and tell you things, because, we pick up what we pick up when we experience music. Right. But sometimes you need to hear that extra thing. You need to kind of get, the inside, the inside word, and then you kind of, your eyes open up and your ears say, okay, give me more. Rick was that guy. Continuing on with the new music. Last week was an amazing week as well. We had Elliot Lewis from the Hall & Oates band and live from Daryl's house here on Truck Stop Mixtape, and he was so cool. He, graciously gave us a lot of time and answered all my silly questions as a fanboy of Hall & Oates and company. And he was super cool. Even played a song for us. And I wanted to share some of his music in return. This is his song, A Perfect Storm. This is Elliot Lewis, everybody, here on Truck Stop Mixtape.
sunshine in my brain. When things start bringing me down, doesn't bother me, 'cause I feel 2 feet off the ground. Like a clock ticking down, there's no better sound. You hear me say, don't stop, run to me. There's a place where you should be, yeah, and I'll keep it warm. Can't wait till we collide, till the whole world can testify, yeah, we're the perfect storm. There's some thunder tonight, a chemical reaction that we don't need to hide. And when the water gets rough, riding every wave, 'cause we can never get enough. So let's get lost out to sea, where we can be free. You hear me say, yeah, don't stop, run to me. There's a place where you should be, yeah, and I'll keep it warm. Can't wait till we collide, till the whole world can testify, yeah, we're the perfect storm. Don't stop, run to me. There's a place where you should be, yeah, and I'll keep it warm. Can't wait till we collide, till the whole world can testify, yeah, we're the perfect storm. Yeah, we're the perfect storm. Yeah, we're the perfect storm. Yeah.
The insanely talented Mr. Elliot Lewis with The Perfect Storm. Great song. And I just found out he released a new video tonight. So I'll be playing that in a couple weeks for sure. I think it's called The Master Plan. You can check it out at elliotlewis.com. Go support him, man. He's doing his own thing. He's crazy. He plays with Hall & Notes, plays keys, plays guitar, sings backup. Used to play with the Average White Band, worked with Dan Hartman. Crazy storied career, but he's always been doing his own thing on the side, and he sneaks in shows. He'll go on tour with Hall & Notes, and on the off nights he'll go run off and drive a few hours and play a show, and because he's crazy like that. He lives the music. Support, go out there. Elliot Lewis, check him out. I want to bring on another tribute to Mr. RIC FAZEKAS, because that's what we're doing tonight. This is my buddy Jose Morales. Jose still has a band called No Way Jose, but back in the day he was very busy with that band, and we had formed. Well, he joined me on this experiment that I called El Quickie, along with Paul Rennes on drums, Pablito, and Viralata Moises on bass. And it was this thing that we did. We recorded an album. We came up with a band, recorded an album, a full album of songs, got over 500 fans on MySpace. This was back then. And had one big show, released the album, and then called it quits. That was a whole experiment. It's called a quickie, and it was all under 60 days. It was just intense and fun, and he was the guy that kind of came forward to participate. He's a crazy guy, very creative. But here he is with a message for Rick on Truck Stop. Jose Morales, aquí on Truck Stop Mixtape.
Rick, it's me, Jose from Norway, Jose, man. Sending you lots of love. Also want to thank you so much for supporting the rock en español scene. I'll never forget our talks that we had when we were at the Westchester, man. Love you. Thank you so much again for everything.
El Quickie, Calma y Paciencia. Paul Renn is not pictured, but in the mix with Viralata, Moises on bass, and Jose Morales, who sent that message for Rick on guitar, and myself. I can't remember what my name was in that band. I had a special name. But this is Truck Stop Mixtape, everybody. It's New Music Night, and I'm excited to present this next person because last week when we did the Hall & Oates night, and I was doing some research and finding videos and kind of compiling all the different submissions that were sent for Hall & Oates night, and I came across this individual by the name of Glenn Case, and I'm so happy to have met him. I've since kind of just gone headfirst into his discography. Very prolific individual, very talented. You know, just I would say kind of like a power pop with a dash of 80s sensitivity and a lot of kind of lo-fi dirt, if you want to call it. But extremely talented, man, and just he's released I can't remember what the exact number, but he released like 5 albums last year, and I think he's released one this year already, and he's got one coming out in June. And this is a new song that I think he recorded last night, I want to say, because I asked him, hey, I want to play one of your new songs. And he's like, well, I got a new album coming out in June, and it's called Kiss Me Again. I actually have the artwork right here. Let me play, look at that. Crazy artwork. That was inspired. He was just, I think he was just taking a stroll with his wife and saw this local artist who had this painting and was inspired. It's like, hey, I want to buy this painting, and basically probably wrote an entire album around that painting. But here is the song. He'll probably tell me right now in the comments. Oh, 8 albums. 8 albums last year? Don't say that. 8 albums last year? Come on, Glenn. Glenn, come on. For real? Oh my God, Glenn. Okay. I think we need to get you into therapy. or get you to collaborate with other people. So you do your Friday, I can't remember what we call it, no fake Fridays, something like that. And you do collaborate with a lot of people, one of which will be coming later on the show. But let me get to your song, man. From his upcoming album, Kiss Me Again, coming out in June. This is Glenn Case with the song. Where is it? Where is that song? I got to hear it. I got the video here somewhere. Yes. All I Ever Needed. Glenn Case, Truck Stop Mixtape.
I'm in my head, you know, and it's where I've often been. You understood it somehow. And on today's schedule, I'll beat myself up again for all the good it does now. One day it hit me, I understand who I am, and it's all I ever needed. Try and be a better man. I don't know if I'll succeed it, but I do what I can. You gotta live with it. There's things you can't take back. What's done is done, and that's that. And I'm not ending it. What's the alternative to that path? Do what you can, live, love, laugh. One day it hit me, I understand who I am, and it's all I ever needed. Try and be a better man. I don't know if I succeeded, but I do what I can. It's a good excuse for wanting to wake up. It's one more reason, and it's all I ever needed. Try and be a better man. I don't know if I succeeded, but I do what I can, and it's all I ever needed. Try and be a better man. I don't know if I succeeded, but I do what I can.
There he is, Mr. Glenn Case. Recorded that last night. Fresh. It's just out of the oven. It's still hot. It's still steaming. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm already off. Glenn Case, everybody, go to glenncase.com and do what I did. Here's what you do. Go to glenncase.com, find out where his Bandcamp page is. And they always offer these cool deals on Bandcamp where you can, at a discounted price, you can buy their entire discography, everything this person has recorded. And I just did that. I just went over there and went, let me get all of this. I want of it. I want all of it. I do not regret it one bit. It's just, it's good stuff, man. Glenn, you're great, man. Just wanted to say that. Let's see. Yeah, such a great song. No surprise there. Of course, right? Gene? Yeah. Again, tonight we're doing a tribute to my friend Ric Fazekas, our friend Rick, Ricky Rock, El Padrino, Richie Fox, which was an early DJ name of his. He started DJing at his school in college, and I think he went to UC Riverside. And back in the day, in the 60s, and just was always involved in the business and behind the scenes and stuff, and did crazy things. He was friends with Janis Joplin, like good friends, not like, hey, just kind of casual, whatever. No, he's good friends. He's kind of a Z-League kind of guy. He's just been in weird places, where it kind of popped up with like Jimi Hendrix and Elton John and even Sammy Hagar. I love me some Sammy Hagar. Actually, let me say this story real quick because it's in his book, but I'm gonna just say it real quick, real brief. Sammy Hagar was in a local band in Riverside. This is early in his career in the late 60s. And the university were offering local bands to record. And Rick actually recorded Sammy Hagar's demo. This day he's still really tight with Sammy Hagar's drummer. So if you don't like Sammy Hagar, blame Rick. Kidding. I love Sammy Hagar, man. I don't care. I have no shame. I love music. I don't care what you say. I do care what you say, but I just want to let you know that I love music. That's all. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. I'm going to bring on another guest here because we're talking about Rick, and this is my brother in another country. I don't know what his bandwidth is over there and what his data plan is, but I'm going to bring him on. This is Leo Machado, everybody. Leo, coño. How you doing, brother?
Yeah. Hey, man, you had to put me on the spot right there. But you know what?
I don't know. I haven't.
That's real life right there. I don't know what his data plan is.
I lived in the Dominican Republic for 6-7 years because that's where my family's from. Pre-internet days, cell phone days, and I could only imagine, what kind of difference, we had rolling blackouts every other day. So it's like, I'm sure that that internet is kind of like it's dicey.
Well,
it's like,
here's the thing. Wi-Fi is really good here in Nicaragua. It's really good having, like your router and all that. What is not good is not being able to pay for that once a month. No.
I get that. But thank you for popping in, man. We're here for Rick, and I want you.
I know.
I'm so glad that you're able to kind of come on because for me, it's like we met Rick at the LMC in New York, the very first LMC, the Latin Alternative Music Conference, and you were the one who went up to Rick. Do you remember how it happened or what happened and why it happened? I mean, do you remember?
I remember. So I remember vaguely, but he remembered that a lot. And I can only imagine. I don't know the background of Rick before LAMC, but it was related to music, obviously. And I saw this tall white guy dressed in black, walking around on his own. And so I was curious. I was like, "So
Yeah,
what's up?"
yeah.
Like,
In a
and
in
I
a in a in a conference room full of like 300 Latino alternative people. So it's like you get
right,
the color and you get the wildness, you get the energy and you get the sort of like freakiness. So we're all like tattooed and we're and there's Rick standing 3 feet above everyone else like a
right,
wizard.
right,
Like, what is this guy doing here?
right. No, and yeah, I mean, and I think there was also the fact that it was. I'm pretty sure it was the very first LAMC, so I felt very like lonely or odd, and like it was the first thing for all of us, I guess, or some of us,
Yeah, I mean, because
and
it was you and me. I think it was just you and me that went out, right? For Vio Mapache. It was
yes,
like, you know
that's
what, we're
right,
gonna hit this and we're gonna have a good time. But you were talking to everyone. I mean, you're like, oh, look at that person. I'm gonna go tell this person about us, and you would just walk up to them and say, "Hi, my name is Leo.
right,
I play for a band called Vio Mapache, and this is what we sound like." And you'd hand them a CD, and you'd be like, and I would just sit in the
yeah,
background, go like, "You go, Leo."
but it's also I know that's true, but it's also very interesting. It's that I guess the attraction from Rick. I mean, I was intrigued. I was also promoting our band at the time, and we spoke. I think you guys engaged in conversation because the next thing I remember is we went to San Francisco for a show that he put up for us or something, and maybe you can.
Yeah, because he
Uh,
was up in the Bay back then. It was early on. It was before he came back to LA. What are your favorite memories of Rick, man? I mean, I know that we spent a lot of time with him at the Westchester bar, it was kind of like the
uh,
CBGBs of
I'm
of
gonna.
the Latin rock scene of the 2000s.
Yeah, definitely. I think I am. I'm gonna say first of all that I'm thankful that somebody like him plays his vision on us. I guess the rock and español scene, and in a way. I mean, to me it's still the time. It's still at this point, and he's intriguing to me. I don't know what was going on. What was behind him, what was his vision. But I know that he had this thing for music that I was able to see, and he was passionate about it, and he was also serious about his advices, and he would give advice to everybody, anybody he could,
Yeah.
promoters, musicians, uh, anybody. It was insightful. I mean, the everything that he shared. And then to my surprise, the big thing that me empuja hacia atrás, right? Like
Hmm.
whoa, it's verdad y justicia. He
Yes.
came up with verdad y justicia,
So
and
him and
then
Chris
I started
Stimson
what
started Verdad Justicia. Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the release of all these albums, and I mean, at least there were 20 albums released under verdad, and I mean, that was impressive to me. And when I was booking bands at the Westchester in 2005, he would give me advice periodically. And then in 2006, he took me to
Hmm.
so I mean, I want to thank you, Giovanni, for giving me this opportunity here to share the love for Rick. He was I wish he was watching this show, man. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if somebody's there with him.
Yeah, well,
And I
well,
know
we're
this is
gonna
gonna
we're gonna
stay
let him know,
recorded.
man. We're gonna let him know, yeah, because I went to visit him a couple of days ago, and people are visiting him, and he's Like I said before, he's not doing well. He's in and out of consciousness, but he's definitely hanging out, talking to people, making jokes. And everyone's, everyone's feeling this, you know what I mean? Because he was such a iconic guy in the scene, and he meant a lot to us in particular because he helped us out when we were, we had kind of ran into trouble with our old label, and they wouldn't, like a weird situation, and we were like trying to release a new record, and he, and he came through, and he created, like you said, Verdad y Justicia, which I think actually released close to 100 different artists, by the way, in their time. And it wasn't exactly a label. They were a distribution company, but they encouraged and supported all these independent artists in Los Angeles and all over the world who were doing Latin alternative music to release stuff and put stuff in actual stores, and, Tower Records back then, or whatever the store was. And him and Chris were instrumental. They just made that happen for us. And it was like, without, they didn't come with the baggage of like, now we own you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like, no, we want to see this grow. We want to see, and it was legitimately, they were honest about it. They told us everything. This is what it's going to be. And it was just awesome. It was just awesome. A lot of people commenting here, Gustavo Lopez, Gus Lopez. You remember Gus, MOA, and Gus is playing, I think, with the Tezuka Revolt now. But yeah, at first LAMC, Rick seemed to know everyone and was right at home in New York. We would carpool with him to shows and parties. Yeah, of course, he was that dude. Raul Rodriguez mentioned, I love the show. Tell Rick that he's in my prayers. He also met him at the first LAMC. And he was just a big part of the scene. Edgar Bautista, if you knew him well, if he knew you well, he would give you advice about what bands you needed to hear, and he would play them for you. Yeah, I mean, he schooled us all, man. And like, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. Everything you're saying and what everybody's saying it's so true.
Wait. Oh, Lord. I just lost him. I just lost you for a second, man. Go ahead. You were saying.
So it's the data plan.
Estamos chao.
Freaking Nicaraguan data plan. Okay. So there was this one time we went. You see, I cannot remember the details of this, but it was weird. It was weird. We went to somewhere in North California, or in the middle, north of LA somewhere, and we went to go support Afición at the time because they were opening a show for El Tri, and it was like a little caravan of people, like all of us, like really odd. I'm gonna say what I remember, at least really odd. We were not friends among ourselves, and we all knew Rick. And we all knew Afición, and that was the thing, that.
Yeah. No, I mean it's exactly that. It's exactly that. He was like a Pied Piper, like people would follow, and he was really, I feel like it's the whole purpose of what we do, as far as musicians and creative people, is to bring people together, and to make people feel better, or make people feel. Period. And he was so instrumental and crucial in that, with the Spanish rock scene. Like, he actually brought some legitimacy to that scene towards the end there, because it eventually kind of collapsed. But Edgar Bautista, I totally forgot about Verdad Justicia. He was hoping those in-store concerts. Yeah, we did a whole bunch of those in-store concerts, a few promo compilations, and he also did the whatchamacallit? Oh, that tribute album, Rage Against the Machine tribute. You were part of that tour, weren't you? With us?
I was part of the tour with Spiga.
Yeah, so Spiga.
Well, a little bit of that. At least I remember going to Bakersfield. That's what I remember.
So you played that because you don't remember the other shows, because the other shows were crazy. You went to you did all the shows we did, but Spiga was on the road. Basically, Rick and Chris kind of masterminded this tribute album, Rage Against the Machine tribute album in Espanol, and really cool, intense covers and whatever. And at that time, I was doing Spiga with Jason Williams, whose birthday it is today. Jay Williams, you're an amazing cat. Happy birthday, sir.
Whoa.
Yeah, and Raul Rodriguez remembers that album. And our cover was People of the Sun, and it was the only one on the album that wasn't necessarily conventional, right? It was different because we did like a almost like a Latin hip hop version of it. And then Rick decided to put all these bands on tour. And, all of a sudden, Spig is on tour, basically a funk band on tour with all these sort of like hardcore metal bands. and we were having the time of our lives. I mean, it was just like, it was kind of rough on some nights.
It was fun.
But it was definitely fun, man. It was so much fun. And I think I want to say thank you for being here. And sharing your experience with Rick, man, because again,
totally.
I just want to send this energy out in the air because we had a lot of good times, and
totally. I think you're doing a great job with this, man. We should thank you as well, and it's tough times. I think we try to be ourselves and be excited and be noisy, but it is a very conflicting moment. When I heard the news about Rick, I froze. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what the fuck, and finally, I don't know. Once again, I want to say thank you, man. Keep it up. We need this.
Thank you for being here, man. I'm gonna show now a message from Freddy Contreras. Do you remember Freddy?
Yeah.
From Profecia.
Totally.
So Profecia was part of this. No, thank you, Edgar. Thank you. He was part of. I was like and Gustavo. Thank you for watching, Gustavo. I know you're in San Diego. Where are you, Edgar? Let me know where you are, Edgar. And let me know, everybody who's watching, let me know where you're watching from. But part of this, the Rage Against the Machine Spanish tribute, Profecia was on there. And it was just always like the tour, it was like the Spiga tour, Hechos de Metal tour.
That's right. I remember Jay saying that a lot.
Jay would
that
say,
was his Spanish.
You know what we are? We are Hechos de Metal.
Hechos de Metal. Yep.
So here is Freddy Contreras from Profecia, one of the premier Latin metal bands in the area. Leo, thank you so much, brother.
Peace, man.
Love you, man. Be good.
You too, man.
Let me find Freddy. Oh, here he is.
Hello, Mr. Ric Fazekas. This is Freddy Contreras from the heavy metal band Profecia. And I hear you're having some health issues. I'm just going to wish you the best. We need you back in the LA metal scene, rock and roll and pop, whatever. And I can't thank you enough for everything that you did for the bands. Early 2000s, when you signed us all, at least 34 bands that we got signed with Verdad and Justicia. We did 2006, we did a Rage Against the Machine tour and tribute, all because of you. You did a lot for the rock and roll in LA and all over the United States, signed a lot of bands. Rick, hang tight. We love you, and we wish you the best.
There was Profecía, Hechos de Metal. I think the song is called Memorias. You know, you haven't lived. Look, actually, look at that right there. See, I keep saying the wrong side. See this picture right here? That's Rick up on top, and then that's me on the other side. And in the middle, this is Freddie. That was on our Rage Against the Machine tour. That was crazy. Crazy times. Yes. Tight. I still got a couple of Profecia shot glasses. Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right. Here we are paying tribute to Rick, and this is New Music Night, and I've still got plenty of new music to play, including this next band from Connecticut. Some members I've played with in different events. There were some Prince tributes in the Hartford area after Prince passed away. Heads up, next week is going to be Prince night on Truck Stop Mixtape. Send me your Prince covers. Send me your Prince covers. Send me your Prince, and anybody related to Prince, like, you know, any of the side projects, any of the things, The Time, or, you know, like Manic Monday, or if you want to do Sex Shooter by Apollonia 6, you want to record that, a cover of that, send it to me. Come on, all you crazy people who like to do the crazy covers. Crack Case, Emily Sissy. You people, you know who I'm talking to. Who was it? Oh, so many people, actually. I don't want to single out people. But next week is gonna be Prince night. And right now, I'm going to play this band. Like I said, several members I played with in different things. Chuck, actually, the drummer, subbed for our drummer in a band that was called Liquid Circus in Connecticut. We had a 10-year reunion, and our drummer was nowhere to be found, Jeff Andrews, as he's a great guy, but sometimes you can't find him. And Chuck stepped in and killed it on drums. And Chuck was actually the connection to Elliot Lewis, because Chuck Peterson occasionally plays drums with Elliot Lewis when he's doing his solo thing. So it was just all very, you know, I'm not going to say sexual, but just connected. And Chuck's band is The Adventures of Thaddeus Black. The Adventures of Thaddeus Black. And this is a very, very cool new band. They've been around for a couple years. And they're finishing up their first album. This is a song called Red and Blue. I'm hoping that it's on the album, but this is them during the quarantine. Thaddeus Black, The Adventures of Thaddeus Black, with the song Red and Blue on Truck Stop Mixtape. Chuck Peterson, Doug Wilson, Lawrence White, Purchill Jackson. The Day is Black. The Day is Black. The Adventures of The Day is Black with the song Red and Blue. Look out for their new album, their debut album coming out soon. And I'll have some information on that because these are my people. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, everybody. This is a special tribute to, yes, Mr. Gene Colley. Yes. You're coming up soon. You're coming up soon, I promise. This is a tribute to our friend Ric Fazekas. I want to play some videos real quick, some messages that people have sent. And again, great man. Love you, Rick. Hope you're feeling this. Here you go. We start with Sophia D.
Hi Rick, this is Sophia. Just sending you a quick little video to tell you that we are thinking of you. Ever since we got the news, a lot of us are talking about you, sharing great memories of you. Just wanted to let you know that we have you in our prayers. And thank you for being out there supporting all the bands. I recall meeting you in the late 90s, early 2000s at a festival, music festival, because that's where it all started for me. I didn't know anyone back then, but then I started meeting everyone and I met you. It was always great talking to you. Thank you for supporting the scene and doing so much for it, and for always having that smile, that welcoming smile. We love you, Rick.
Summer of 1997, San Francisco, California. That's when I first met you, Rick, and ever since we became really good friends, music junkies, and we travel. We went to so many concerts together, LAMC, and in 2019, you finally went with me to Vive Latino, and you know, I've learned so much from you. Thank you for all the words of wisdom that you shared with me. And really, I learned a lot about you and a lot from you. Loving the music and be a good friend and just so many great things from you. And I just really want to thank you for that. And thank you for making me feel so special, and for knowing that I will be taking care of your music, your Spanish rock music that you love so much. I will be taking care of that and nurturing it, because that's very special, and I know how special it is for you, and know that I am going to miss you. Everyone is going to miss you, but I personally going to miss you because you were always a really good friend to me. Que buen viaje, Rick. Buen viaje y nos veremos pronto.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick. How you doing, man? Well, we want to send you good vibes and positive attitude. And also want to thank you for everything you did. And as we got El Calabozo Radio going and started, you helped us out a lot, introducing us to people, bands, and always your energy at the show. So we want to show you that we really care and appreciate for everything you do with us.
We love you, Rick, from El Calabozo Radio.
Heartfelt messages for Rick. Again, very important person in the scene. Very, just an incredible human being, and always super generous, super kind. One of the bands that was signed to Verdad y Justicia, of all the indie bands that were out in the Southern California area, there's this band called Enjambre. Enjambre went on to really cool, things. They moved to Mexico and Mexico City, and did good things down there, crazy deals, and became are fairly popular. But while they were in the U.S., their drummer here, this guy named Nico, cool guy that Nico and I hit it off because we're insane about Queen. I mean, he's like equal as me as far as like obsessive about the band Queen. And he's also obsessive about something else that I'm not so quite obsessive, which is NES, Nintendo. But he's formed this band called Super NES, or Super Mad NES, actually, should I say. And they released an album, and this is something new that just came out. This is my friend Nico. He was a drummer in Inhamada, but he plays every damn instrument. This is Super NES with the song called, I think it's called Forced something. But here he is. It's Final Fantasy VIII Force Your Way, the official video. This is Super Madness. My friend Nico and Super Madness there. Final Fantasy VIII. Force your way. You know, I think Glenn Case, where was that comment? Glenn Case said, time to draw way too many spells out of the enemies I'm fighting. Yes. I have a big confession to make. I know my kids love that song, I'm sure. I know my son Franklin probably dug it. I'm not into video games. Don't kill me. Don't shoot me. Don't hang up the phone. Don't disconnect the line. Don't unplug. I'm not into video games. Not one bit. I stopped after when Nintendo came out. That was it. I like Pong. I like Atari. I didn't like Atari. I just was never into video games. But that's me. But my friend Nico, man, he is into it. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. That was Nico Savendra with Super Madness. And great song. Cool video, too. Going to continue with the music here and the new music. My friend Glenn Case, who I just mentioned, my new friend, we talked briefly, and I think I asked him, talked about other artists in his area. He's up in Spokane, Washington. And he mentioned this one individual who actually had popped up in the show last week in the comments, Mr. Gene Cawley. And it was a nice surprise when Glenn showed me a video. This is Gene Cawley. Here he is with Glenn with a song called A Variation on Two. A Variation on Two. Gene Cawley, Truck Stop Mixtape. Thank you for being here, sir.
Westfall Freight Train. Every day the same terrain, pouring through the turnstiles, logging one more New York mile. If I smile, then I must care. Variation in two lives, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes, genomes make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Who can mend my state of mind? Baritone blues man singing in the tunnel can. He and Jesus loved the little children, crossing on a bleaker street. Saying what I've lost in my head, I'll make up with my feet. Variation in two lives, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes, genomes make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Bagels on the square, Carmine Street. I like my iced coffee light and sweet. Bearded man with a baseball bat, hitting balls to a happy lap, dodging cars and just having fun. Variation in two lives, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes,
Gene Colley here on Truck Stop Mixtape with a little special help from Glenn Case. Gene Colley, Philadelphian. Glenn Case, Spokanean. That was awesome. Matt, I don't know if this might be controversial, but I got a lot of jellyfish in that. Is that cool to say? There's just like a cool jellyfish vibe to that song. And the other song that I'm gonna save for the future hit me with another vibe, but still very cool and poppy, but not poppy as in like just pop as in like hooky. Glenn, thank you for introducing me to Gene Casey, Gene Colley, everyone, with what was it called? A Variation on Two here on Truck Stop Mixtape. Thank you for being here, everybody. Giovanni Blanco here, your friend. I'm going to continue with the new music. This is an individual who I had on the show earlier this year, Arcota, and this is his latest single, just came out last week, and the song is called In My Head. This album is actually pretty intense. You should search him out on wherever you listen to music. But this is Arcota, In My Head on Truck Stop Mixtape.
In my dreams, so long, comforting love. Lovely days can't just happen in a dream. I'm learning the time to grow. Far off in a dream. I'll pray and I'll play with you.
Argota here on Truck Stop Mixtape. That was great. I loved it. Yes, and I agree with Mr. Glenn Keys. Glenn Keys, I'm also enjoying the vibe of this one, is what I was trying to type. Yes, I understand. We got carried away with the vibe, and the fingers go someplace else. Cool stuff, man. I think it's called Standing Hamilton, his album. Either way, check him out online. Arcota.com. ARHKOTA. Amazing drummer, amazing composer. Arcota. This is Truck Stop Mixtape, everyone. We've been paying tribute to Ric Fazekas, an angel of a man who helped so many people out. And I just want to play a few more messages. The first one is from this guy named Christian, who sang for a band called Dr. Jack, who were staples at the Westchester bar. And like I said earlier, Westchester bar in Westchester was kind of like the CBGBs of the scene. It was rough and tumble, but it was a good time always. And it was a place where you could always find great bands playing every night. Shout out to Al Hernandez for being the gatekeeper there and always keeping that gate wide open. Al, you're the man. And here's Christian.
Hey there, Rick. This is Chris from the band Dr. Jack. I don't know if you remember us, but of course we remember you well, and we remember you dearly. I just wanted to record this and give you a shout out and talk a little bit about what you meant to the whole scene back in the days. The whole rock and Espanol scene wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean, you always went to every show. You always talked to every member of every band, trying to give us pointers on how to do better. You were at every show, every time. I mean, your book is great. I know that a lot of people remember you dearly, and I know that you're going to get out of this, and I just wanted to tell everybody who's watching this video that this guy is one of the greatest things that ever happened to the whole rock and Espanol scene back in the days. Thanks to Gio for doing the video, and from the rest of the band, the rest of the Dr. Jack band, I know that they wanted to say hello, but since I was the one who was always screaming at the microphone, it was my turn. So get well soon. I know I will see you then. I will see you again. And all thoughts and prayers to you, man. Love you.
Hola, hola, hola. Hoy me toca hacer un video un poco triste y a la vez chingón. Ric Fazekas, el Padrino. Chingonería, viejo. Mi viejo, te extrañamos mucho, te queremos mucho, cabrones, todos. Ric Fazekas, eres una chulada, cabrón. Toda la gente que te conoció y que te trató, te está mandando un saludo, cabrón. Eres una chulada. I wish I can be like you. 10%. Believe me, bro. Viejo, no te agüites, hombre. Vamos a salir de esta, cabrón. Vamos a salir de esta, Rick. You're gonna get out of this, man. You're gonna get out of here, dude. Dude, we need you, man. We need you. Padrino, we need you. And we love you.
Hey, what's up? This is Ray Ricky Rivera, and I just want to say thank you to Ric Fazekas for always being there, always being supportive for the last 20 years. 20 years ago, I was hanging out in New York City for the Latin Alternative Music Conference. I was lucky enough to run around the city with Ric Fazekas and a small group of people, and Rick was showing us around different clubs he used to party at and cool spots where awesome historical bands played, and it was a really fun time. He took care of me. He had my back. He made sure I had a lot of fun, and I got back home safely. A few years later, Rick was offered me a distribution deal for a record label that I started. And so he helped me out tremendously, has always been supportive, as he has done for so many others. And I just want to say thank you. I'm always grateful for that, for your support, your help, and your friendship. And I'm thinking of you, and I hope you're feeling better and getting better. Thanks.
Great messages there from Luis and Ray. Christian. Man, this ain't easy. This ain't easy. This is not easy. We were talking earlier with Leo about the Rage Against the Machine tribute album, and I was going through some things in my life and trying to figure out new things that I want to do musically, and working with my brother Jay Williams, whose birthday is today. I won't disclose what the age is, but I will say that he is ripe. No, he's only just the most talented individual I've ever worked with. Happy birthday, Jay. But we were in many bands together. But I was just starting this new project with Jay called Spiga, and we were trying to do something new. And Rick reached out and said, why don't you guys do a Rage Against the Machine cover? And we were like, well, it's not our thing, blah, blah. And he's like, just do you. Just do a version that you would do. Like, imagine you wrote the song. And it was such a simple thing to say. And Jay and I went to, we just started from scratch. And the only thing we kept was the riff, the main riff, and we've made it a piano riff instead of guitar riff. And we loved doing that song. It was such a cool thing. And Rick he kind of kicked us off in that direction. Happy birthday, Jay. My Spiga Shisho twins brother. And Rick, man, I love you, man. I love you. I can truly say that. And I have to say thank you so much for all that you've done for me and everyone in the scene. You're an amazing cat, man. You really, truly are. You're an angel. Here is a Spiga Shisho with People of the Sun. And actually, here's another tidbit. If you're still with me, if you're still watching, but I played Zen Williams earlier, The Company of Boredom, and Zen, I think, is I want to say he's 18, 19, maybe even 20, but he's in this video and he's like 8 or 7, I don't know, but here he is. Zen and Rock, both of Jay's kids. Happy birthday, Jay, again. People of the Sun, Truck Stop Mixtape, Shisho Spiga.
People of the sun wanna get down with the people of the sun. If the people of the sun wanna get down with the people of the sun. Vamos a abrir la ocasión con abierto corazón y sin temor. Ya es hora de clarificar. El príncipe lo cantó, lo pasado, no hay rencor. Yo no me quiero vengar. Con la dureza y la mente de maleta, de la sierra africana a los aztecas. Como ha cambiado todo y no ha cambiado nada. Desde 1490 y de ahí no me digas que está todo bien. Si los parásitos y los buches son los que exigen, cuidadito come hey. Como los violados, damnificados y olvidados, pero todos estamos aquí parados. Dejando atrás que el futuro aquí está. Imperfecto para el mundo, para mi gente. Y esto es para la gente del sol. ten cuidado, que el que se mete se mata.
Los errores cometidos son los mismos repetidos. ¿Quién va a pagar?
No hay que pelear, pero el que hable que lo piense y que diga la verdad. Que estoy cansado de comer cuento. Sigue tirando aire que te va a llevar el viento. Y ahí donde yo entro,
El Mayim es Super María, la gente representa.
toda la raza y todos los colores, para la risa y todos los dolores, para el amor de mis amores, mi familia.
Y esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente. Esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente. Esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente. Esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente. Esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente. Esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente, esto es para la gente del sol. Regresaremos otra vez. Pa' mi gente, esto es para la gente del sol. We're coming back around again. Pa' mi gente, pa' mi gente.
Hasta ellos lo que quieren, cuando quieren, siempre van a querer más. Más, más. Si les das a ellos lo que quieren, cuando quieren, siempre van a querer más.
Shoe Show Spigger there. Jay Williams. Happy birthday, man. Rockin' Zen Williams in the house in the video there. And also Chris Stimson appears in the video. The other half of Verdade Justicia, the distribution company that we were mentioning that Rick started. He started with Chris Stimson, who appeared in the video. He's the guy who fights with the other dude. Not fights, but confrontation of some kind. This is a Truck Stop Mixtape. And we will continue with the music. Oh, man. Christopher. Thank you, man. Christopher, inspiring. You're inspiring, man. Hey, next week, Prince. You got any Prince for me, man? Any ukulele Prince? Any cool, funky, high-voiced? You're the any Prince fans watching? Hey, Christopher Fonda, are you the skinny mofo with the high voice? Bob George. I'm sorry. I'm a Prince fan. I just going dark and deep with the Prince. So let's play some music. I want to play this gentleman here. And while I get the video ready, I just want to say something real quick about him because his name is Dolph Chaney. He's on Big Stir Records, cool label here in, I think they're in Burbank, California. And just released an album called, what was the album called? See, I need to get my information ready. This is Dolph Chaney. That's what it's called. This is Dolph Chaney. But tomorrow on his Facebook page, on Twitch, actually, he's doing this live stream tomorrow, Thursday, May 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. to 5:30. And he's calling it Mutt Language. Mutt Language. So what does that mean? It's actually the whole live stream is going to be every song in the set will either involve dogs or it will involve the producer-songwriter Robert John Mutt Lange. So, there'll be some Def Leppard, there'll be some Shania Twain, possibly, but there'll also be some songs about dogs. So you want to check that out I'll put up the information as soon as the song plays. But this is his song, not what is it? Oh, Now I Am a Man. Here's Dolph Chaney on Truck Stop Mixtape.
Just let me slide. Started out lofty, but wound up a softy. I'd melt away if crucified. Lengthening in my tooth, brushed off and bleed. Now I am a man. I just had my first prostate exam. It brought a tear to my eye. Now I am a man. They said I got with the program. Probably just grunts in reply. Now I am a man. Am I man enough for you? It's a long way from punk rock and miles of double bop, but I guess I'm earning my keep. I even like football and follow the play call, no laughing or falling asleep. Age number set my prime, rid me one more time. Now I am a man. Just plucked the gray hair from my ear. It brought a tear to my eye. Now I am a man. Not a king like Ali and Zaire. Ruled up like Foreman, I fry. Now I am a man. Am I man enough for you? Cause you're a bull with a soul of flame. I only get my lane. Do I dare to dream I'll never stay the same? You have me believe that I can. Now I am a man. I just got me a vasectomy. It brought a tear to my eye. Now I am a man. Say goodbye to one aspect of me. Hello to life going by. Now I am a man. Say I'm man enough for you.
I lost. Hey, Truck Stop Mixtape here. Now I'm a man. Dolph Chaney tomorrow night. He's doing a live stream. Check it out. Here is his website information. Let me get that up again. Mr. Dolph Chaney. DolphChaney.com. DolphChaney.com. But I believe it's at what time is it? 4 p.m. Pacific, and it's Mutt language. Robert Mutt Lang or songs about dogs. It should be interesting at the very least. Expect some AC/DC. Expect some Shania, some Def Leppard, and who else? I don't know. And possibly Loverboy by Billy Ocean. Hopefully by Glenn Case's recommendation. Yeah, it's a great song. Dolph is good with the lyrics like that. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. Today is also Miles Davis's birthday, and what can be said about Miles besides him changing the face of music? I was thinking about trying to find something jazzy to play, and And lo and behold, I ran into my buddy Jonathan DeLuke in Dominican Republic, fellow Dominican, and his new project, Proyecto Piña DeLuke. This is a song called Año Nuevo on Truck Stop Mixtape. Proyecto Piña DeLuke, Jonathan DeLuke. Truck Stop Mixtape.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 y...
Proyecto Piña Duluc, Jonathan Piña Duluc there with a little almost Caribbean flavored jazz there, but very tight, nice chops, as Glenn said. I love the comping skills on the keys, and that they somehow built their studio using Minecraft. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that, Mr. Fonda. Before we turn into the end of the show, I'd like to play another Bob Dylan song. It was Bob Dylan's birthday on Monday, his 80th. And the person who sang the song at the top of the show, Emily Suzik from Woves, showed me this cover that she did on Monday of a Bob Dylan tune, and I thought, I thought we should play it. This is Emily Suzik with the song "Tonight I'll Be Staying Here With You." Bob Dylan, Truck Stop Mixtape, Emily Suzik. Emily Suzik. There you go. The song from Nashville Skyline, as Mr. Fonda pointed out. Check her out at emilyzuzik.com or at woves.bandcamp.com. Yeah, you know, thank you. You know, she is bookending this thing. It kind of keeps it quality contained. I have to wrap things up and say thank you to everyone for participating and for sending Rick love. Rick, you know, we got the news about Rick's situation, and it came as a surprise. And he's, like I said before, he's not doing well, and honestly, it doesn't look good. Which is why I felt the need to gather as many people as I could the last minute. This was just going to be a new music night, but like I said, the last day or two they've just been insane. And with this news, and you know, when somebody who is so important in your life and instrumental in your career and stuff, and you wish that there was a way that you can pay them back, and truly there is no way, but you just have to kind of live your life in a way that he might have lived his, which is basically being inclusive of everyone, being open-minded, being willing to try out new things, explore different cultures than your own, and dive in fully, and then just do it all with love. And Rick Fazekas was just a man. He gave it all. I mean, lived simply, you know, wasn't a guy who just had to have like sort of like luxuries or whatever. But he had the sort of career in the music business that would kind of, you'd think that, you know, he'd live otherwise because he had all these experiences, but that was it. You know, he knew how to live. He knows. Rick, man, thank you. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna say goodnight, everybody, and remind you to reach out to the people that you know, check on people, talk to people, and yeah, just make sure that you're doing things positively, and gosh, I'm just kind of talking in circles here because, you know, this gentleman is moving on, man. He's moving on, and I feel like we didn't get to kind of like do enough with that, you know, and damn it, Rick. All right, man. I'm just going to close. I'm going to play some Hall & Oates because we had some Hall & Oates from last week. We had Pancho Lefty, who is Sam Lapidus and Julie Fergus, had submitted a video, and it kind of came in a little too late. So I'm going to play that. And I'm going to play a couple more of those. One Glenn Case cut that I didn't play last week from the Privatized album. And I'm going to replay the one that we did together because that was a blast for me. Can't Stop the Music from More Babies. While those play, and if you're yeah, shine on, brother, shine on. Trying to keep it together. While those videos play, just again, think about your friends. Think about the friends of your friends, and think about this past year and how horrible it's been. And think about how easy it would be just to reach out and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And you want to just hang and do something or talk, because we're on this earth for a very limited time, and we need to make the most of it. Okay, I'm done. All right. Rick, we fucking love you, man. You truly the best. Thank you so much for everything you did for us, for diving into this rock and Espanol scene, bringing your expertise, and having patience with all of us knuckleheads who are doing things insanely wrong, but just with a lot of fun. And you guided us, and you helped us out, and you helped us get to the next level. You know what? Actually, let me just say real quick. I forgot. I have to mention a couple things because people sent some messages. A couple people did. Angie Gonzalez. This takes the pressure off me for a little bit. I'm just going to talk in somebody else's voice. Angie Gonzalez says, Rick, thank you for all the years of support and friendship. To so many of us in the scene, I have had the pleasure of sharing many wonderful moments with you at the Westchester and venues. Throughout the years at the shows, I could see you hanging out and taking everything in, enjoying all that the musicians and supporters gave. You did so much for our musical community, displaying not only our language, but our culture as Latinos, Chicanos, Americanos. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, my friend. Until we see each other again, Angie Gonzalez from 09 in Quinto Sentido and Cumbia Son. And then Juicy Acosta, beloved music industry veteran, says, tell him I embrace him from afar and that I hope he will continue to be our angel de la guardia in that awesome place he is going. And thank him for me for always treating me like a queen. I lit a candle for him. And I'm going to do the same too. Thank you, brother. This is Truck Stop Mixtape. Good night, everybody.
He's a star on the stage, but he screams all night 'cause he can't get to sleep at all. And his favorite book by the TV light can't stop this matinee. He's played it over and over, and he can't stop the music or remember the ending to his song. He played it much too long. All those hard-earned words that he fought from his pen have been forgotten in some empty hall. And those wide-eyed looks on those wiped-out faces make some dreams of their places over and over. And he can't stop the music or remember the ending to his song. He played it much too long. Told you what the papers used to say, but that was his heyday. Here back in his prime, he had the fans in line. You should have seen him then. Now look at him. His hair is getting thin. There's one last show before wait much too long. No, we can't stop the music. Oh no, we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that. Then we go like this and we go like that.
She's gone, take one. Everybody's high on consolation. Everybody's trying to tell me what's right for me. Yeah. My daddy tried to bore me with a sermon.
Sorry, Charlie, for the imposition. I think I got it, strength to carry on. I need a drink and a quick decision.
Now it's up to me, oh, what will be?
She's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I better learn how to face.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I'll be the devil to replace.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
What will
wrong. I get up in the morning, look in the mirror. When there's toothbrush hanging in the stand, yeah. My face don't look any younger.
I can't see love's taking toll on me.
And she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I better learn how to face.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I'll be the devil to replace.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
What will you run?
I think I was in the city. Took me thoughts away.
I slept us all in melody. Never be what she was to me.
And she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I better learn how to face.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I'll be the devil to replace.
she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
What will
wrong. And she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I better learn how to
face. She's gone.
She's gone.
Oh,
I'll be the devil to replace. She's gone. She's gone. What went wrong? Nothing. Nothing went wrong. I'm trying. This is harder than it looks. Yeah.
I heard a new song on the radio. It kinda sounded like a Rolling Stone, a surefire hit record without a doubt. The sort of song you can't live without. That melody stuck a chord to me. It's been running round my head all day. I say,
Some men call halfway around the world if they got a fun game to play. Then again, some men call their mom every day.